Alright, welcome back to another jam episode. This episode I'm primarily gonna go back to one of my last saves because I had like a few different evidence options, and I'm just gonna try different combinations of the evidence to see if that affects which ending I get. So if you wanted to see like a full playthrough, I have done those in a couple other videos, so I'll leave links to those in the description. In this particular video, we're not going to start from the beginning, we're just going to start from that save point and see which endings we can get. Right, so I think we did the cache and the knife last time. So let's try the gnome and the note. Now you may be wondering, what's the connection between a seemingly innocent garden gnome and this incomprehensible post-it? I honestly couldn't be any less concerned about that than I am right now. What I actually want to know is, are you going to untie me or what? Well, allow me to enlighten you. Oh great, here we go. The note reads, Iron Snail Authorization. Snails are mollusks. And you know what else are mollusks? Clams. And clams is slang for American dollars. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Do you even know where this is going? I doubt she does. Iron is a metal, and American dollars are made using metal presses through the authorization of the U.S. Mint. And you know what's closely related to mint? That's right, catnip, which is a drug for cats, which is exactly what you're smuggling in these garden gnomes. Wait, am I smuggling catnip or cats? No, I mean, neither. Well, okay, I won't rule either of them out, but I'm talking about drugs here. And not the soft stuff like whatever my brother's seen vaping out behind the shed. I'm talking hard drugs, like weed. Crack, snow, candy, powder, dust, blow, heck, even coke, just to name a few of them. I don't know if she knows a lot about drugs, but that's okay. But this is the end of the line for you, bad man. You know what they say about people who smuggle drugs and garden gnomes, don't you? No? Here's what they say. I'm curious to know what they say. Crime doesn't pay. Oh, for fuck. Listen, kid, this has gone on long enough. I don't care about this stupid gnome. If you and me stay in this house even a minute longer, we're likely to get eaten by worms or a demon or something. So would you just untie me already? Not until I've heard you confess with my own ears. Ugh, fine. I did the gnome crime. Happy now? Yep. So you'll untie me? Nope. Why? You know what else they say? Don't do the gnome crime if you can't do the gnome time. I'll let you mull that one over in the slammer. And by the slammer, I mean this room where I'm leaving you. And the kid's gone. Okay, Alexander, let's take this slow and calm. You're gonna make it out of here alive. You just need to smash the gnome with your feet, grab one of the shards, and cut yourself free before whatever that thing is comes downstairs. It's fine, totally fine. Oh my god, what is that? I'm sure I've got plenty of time. There are some worms or maggots coming out of that gnome's eyes. Oh my god. The end. Ending number 7 of 16. Gnome crime doesn't pay. Let's try... Did we try the jawbone in the knife? I don't think we did. We'll try those two. Behold evidence number 1. A human jawbone. You mean that was just lying around this place? But of course. Why should it be surprising to find human remains at the scene of a murder? Murder? Are you serious, kid? Deathly serious. For you see, my second piece of evidence is this blood-stained knife. Kid, please tell me that's just ketchup? I'm afraid not. I'd know the scent of blood anywhere. Ah, the murder weapon and the remains of the victim, together under the same roof. All that's missing is the murderer. Okay, listen, I realize this looks bad, but I swear I never killed anyone. You've got to believe me. Oh, I believe you, bad man. How could I not? After all, the actual killer was me. What the fuck? Oh, I'm laughing, she's laughing. You're such a naive fool, Badman, and that's what made you the perfect prey. All these years spent as nemesis, our endless charades of cat and mouse, all were warm-ups for the most dangerous game. And when I'm done here, it's your jaw casually tossed aside like a wishbone from a bucket of KSC. Not one soul will notice that you're gone, not one will suspect a thing. It will be, as they say, the perfect crime. Please, kid, you don't have to do this. Just let me go, I won't tell anyone. I don't want to die. That's what they all say, Badman. That's what they all say. Oh my god, how many people has she killed? Now then, it's time to say goodbye, old friend. Ellipses. Bang. Wait, did you just say the word bang? Ha, oh man, I can't believe you fell for it. The real murderer was me, super spooky. As if. You know, for an intermunicipal criminal genius, you're hecka gullible. You little shit. That's what I'm thinking. Although I totally would have believed her if she had actually admitted to that. What's the matter, Badman? Embarrassed? If only you could have seen the look on your face. Fortunately, I can see it whenever I want because I made sure to record the whole thing on my phone. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and upload that to YouTube. If it goes viral, you can have like 10% of the ad money. Later. Kid, get back here. Untie me, you miserable little gremlin. Ugh, looks like I'm all alone. Whatever, I can get out of this one myself. Got a knife now. That's something, at least. Wait, where's the knife? Oh my god. That Hillary Clinton thing is behind him. The end. Ending number 15 of 16. The perfect crime. The note and the jawbone. The note was the first piece of evidence I uncovered. Iron snail authorization sounds cryptic at first glance, but in actuality, its meaning is quite simple. An iron snail, metal on the outside but soft on the inside. In other words, a tooth with the crown. That seems like a bit of a leap. Perhaps, if I hadn't discovered my second piece of evidence, this human jawbone. That's not real, is it? I mean, it smells kinda rotten, so yeah? Anyway, once I had that, I knew exactly what you were up to. This whole time. Unbeknownst to anyone. Hiding in the shadows. You've been studying to become a dentist. What? I have? Of course you have. It's the only possible solution. And you know, I'm actually pretty proud of you. It takes a lot of courage and determination to break from your criminal ways and turn your life around. I've totally got your back on this one. Oh, that's really pretty nice of you. Totally wrong, but nice. Did you say something? Nope, just thinking to myself what a great pal you are, Jan. Now how about you untie me so I can get back to studying? Got a big dentist exam coming up, you know. Sure thing, Alexander, old pal. Or maybe even... Palexandre, oh my god. No, take that back. Okay, fine, maybe not that one. Anyway, let me find my pocket knife and I'll get you out of here. Turns out putting like 50 knots in a rope is pretty straightforward, but untying those knots is a real pain. Oh my god, it's behind him. Funny how that works, isn't it? The end. Verse 6 of 16, Palexandre. I like that one. That one was kind of wholesome. So let's try the gnome with the money? I don't think we've tried that one yet. I should probably be writing these down so I can remember which ones I've done. Alright, I knew exactly what was going on as soon as I found the money under the couch. Wait, there was money down there? Damn, I only checked between the cushions. And you know what they say, where there's smoke, follow the money. So I followed that money all the way back to the filthy heart of the criminal enterprise that spawned it. And that heart is you, Alexander V. Badman. Or should I call you Lucky Benny's House of Gnomes? What? Yes, my reaction. What? Surprised I caught on so quick? Well, maybe next time you should remember who you're dealing with. Specifically, you're dealing with Jim, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lane County. I know all about the eBay listings for the stolen vintage garden gnomes that you're scalping. Mostly because I googled them on my phone like 6 minutes ago, but I mean still. You've been using this abandoned mansion as your base of operations for fencing lifted lawn leprechauns. I realize it's possible that you've, I don't know, forgotten my first name over the span of the last 15 seconds, but my name is Alexander, not Benny. Hell, I don't even own a computer. I'm sure something like that wouldn't even be a trifle for a criminal mastermind like yourself. But either way, I'm shutting your business down for good. Here's some customer feedback for you, bad man. 0 out of 5. Wouldn't shop again. Later. And then she leaves again. Aren't you forgetting something? Something like untying me? Don't just leave, I don't want to die. For God's sake, at least take me with you to the police station. Well, at least I didn't get left totally in the lurch. If I break the gnome with my feet, maybe I could cut myself free with one of the shards. Just gotta... Wait, where'd he go? Oh my god, the gnome's alive! Alright, so ending number 2 of 16, Lucky Benny's House of Gnomes. Okay, so we tried the knife and the cash. And then we tried the cash and the gnome. We did the knife and the jaw. We did the gnome and the note. Did we do the gnome and the jaw? I don't think we did. I present my first exhibit, this garden gnome. Oh yeah, that's a criminal gnome if I ever saw one. You may laugh, but your joke couldn't be further from being not close to the truth. Allow me to present exhibit number 2, a human jawbone. Kid, where exactly did you find that? Why should I bother telling you? I'm sure you know exactly where you left it. After you were finished sacrificing the rest of the body to the gnome demons. That's actually the closest deductions she's had so far. Gnome demons. The demons spoken of in that fabled grimoire of foul magic. The Necrognomicon. I kinda want someone to make that into an actual thing. The demons that you think have been communing with you through the gnome statue. Why else would you lock the gnome away in a secret compartment? That summoning circle in the bedroom, the, whatever that god-awful thing was in the lounge, they're all part of your vile human sacrifice rituals, aren't they? Wait, you mean you saw that thing in the lounge too? I mean, it's kinda hard not to. That's the thing I was trying to warn you about. It looks like it's taxidermy, but I swear when I was up there, I saw it move. Oh, I'm sure you did. While you were hiding inside it, murdering your innocent victims to appease the gnome demons. But this sick charade ends here. The gnome demons aren't real, bad man. The only thing you've been appeasing is your own appetite for carnage. I didn't want to do this, but it's the only way to bring you back to your senses. The garden gnome shatters on the ground with a resounding crack. Uh-oh. There, it's finished. Take some time to think about what you've done, murderer. I hope you're sorry. Wait, you've got it all wrong. This is exactly what I was trying to warn you about. Kid, don't go. I don't want to get eaten by worms. Oh, the worms. I forgot about the worms. Kid, please. Oh my god, look. They're everywhere. So gross. Ending number 3, or 13, the Necrognomicon. I forgot that there is that note or whatever in the study, I think it was. The one that was really difficult to read and really long. And it mentioned something about all the worms. Okay, we did the knife and the jaw, the knife and the cash, the gnome and the note, the gnome and the money, the gnome and the jaw. Let's try the gnome and the knife. At first, I admit you had me stumped. After all, what could a common garden gnome and a bloodied knife possibly have to do with each other, and more importantly, with you? Absolutely nothing, because I've never seen either of those before in my life. But then it dawned on me, there could only be one solution. For a man like you, driven by the thrill of the fight, with a callous disregard for life itself, what else could satisfy your sanguine impulses? That's really not a very accurate description. This whole time you've been in charge of a secret criminal cabal. A cabal dedicated to illicit, underground, extremely lethal gnome blood sports. What? Your silence says it all. Trapping innocent gnomes in cages, starving them to stoke their fury, arming them with kitchen knives. You disgust me. Gnome rights. What a sick, sick world we live in. Literally none of that was remotely true. It doesn't even make any sense. Nothing in this twisted society makes sense, Badman. The blood, the greed, the insatiable hunger, all of it swirling together in the gutter of depravity. It's too much for one kid detective to solve. Even for me, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lim County. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home, have some deep thoughts about the evils of human nature, and write some poetry about it. That is how you create an emo kid. This sinful earth is crying soft. Its sobbing drowned by cries of strife. Who can bear hope's torch aloft? Oops, I accidentally skipped the last line. That's fine, it was cringy anyway. That's a good start. Kid, wait, you can't just leave me here. Kid, come back. Oh my god, there's the gnome again. With the knife. Ending number 3 of 16, The Gutter of Depravity. I can't believe I didn't catch on to it earlier. You've been doing it under my nose this whole time. And I am so sorry. Wait, what? You've been selling your organs online just to make ends meet, and I never even noticed. I thought you were just stealing for fun, but really you were doing it to feed your family. Does he even have a family? Every time I caught you, every time you pleaded for me to let you go, I kept telling myself it was for the sake of justice, but I was too blind to see that the real injustice was financial inequality all along. Words can't express my shame. I feel like I'm Inspector Valjert from that Hugh Jackman movie. In my pursuit of incorruptible ideal, I lost sight of what really matters. Truth. Can we rewind for a moment? How exactly did you jump to that conclusion from a jawbone and a pile of cash? It was easy once I saw how all the pieces connect. My mastery of forensic anatomy serves that jawbone could only have come from a human, specifically an adult human between the ages of 20 and 200. What? Curious, isn't it, that such a jawbone would appear in the same building as the only human adult I know who's willing to speak to me for more than 2 minutes at a time? Hold up. I don't want to pry, kid, but, aren't you in school? Don't you have teachers? Hell, do you even have legal guardians? Yes, it was curious indeed, and that's when I remembered something important. I had read that people will sometimes sell powdered rhino bones on the internet as a kind of medicine, often for a very high price. If that was so, then why not human bones as well? And thus, it was then that I realized this was no crime at all. In reality, you had surgically extracted your own jawbone to grind up and sell as a black market aphrodisiac. What? What is going on? My apologies. I didn't mean to make your jaw drop. I realized it must have only very recently regenerated after all. What? Does she think people can regenerate? Same. That is my reaction. At any rate, I'm truly sorry for everything I've done till now. From here on out, I swear I'll do my best to support you, not as arch-nemesis, but as friends. Thanks? Please don't mention it. Now let's get you untied so I can give you back your jawbone and your pile of money. Seriously? Wow, that's incredibly incredibly helpful of you. It's the least I can do if I want to start making things right. And besides, who doesn't like a happy ending? Aw, you're one big happy family now. Jan, Alexander, Hillary Clinton. Alright, ending number 14. That one was kinda wholesome. Alright, so those were all the different combinations of the evidence that I have. So we did get quite a few more endings out of that one. There is quite obviously one more, it looks like one more slot, so I could have like a sixth piece of evidence. So I think the next video will be getting that sixth piece and then seeing what endings we can get out of those. So I did get quite a few endings today, so we'll see how many I still have left after that. So until the next video, which maybe will be next week for this particular series, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out my other videos. And if you do want to see the full playthrough, like I said before, I'll leave links to those videos in the description so you can check those out. So